we are at, what is this, Point Mugu State Park. It's the Ray Miller Trailhead, but this is the north end of the Backbone Trail. Backbone Trail covers the length of the Santa Monica Mountains, and this is the north end. I'm only going to go about 8 miles in. Total trail covers about 67 miles. Just wanted to hike this side. Hiked about 13 miles on the south side before, but anyways, I'd like to do a through hike on this, but I need to get 3 or 4 days, maybe 4.5 days to do it. It's a good day, but I need to be in a little bit better shape for that. I could do it in 4 days, I'm sure. It's about 16 miles a day. That'd still be a good hike, but anyways, here we go. Wildflowers are going to be in bloom. Spring is in full effect. Here's where I start cursing because I left my sunglasses in the truck. Oh well. So off there in the distance, I believe, is what's called Sandstone Peak, and that is the tallest peak in the Santa Monica Mountains at about 3,100 feet. It's Catalina out there. I was there last year. Boy Scout Camp, Emerald Bay, on I gotta get my finger in this camera on this side of the island. Sycamore Road, aka Backbone Trail. So confusing. Big Sycamore Canyon Trail, which on the map also shows Backbone Trail. So who would have thought I was going to have to cross the stream today? I don't know. I hope I don't fall in. Point Mugu State Park, Wilderness Area. Serrano Canyon Trail, Old Boney Trail. Serrano Valley. I don't remember seeing that on the map, so looks like a nice little trail though. The trail behind me, it's not the Backbone. That's the Backbone Trail. So, on we go. Man, it's a nice day. Trafficked area. Mountain bikers. City folk. Malibu, for crying out loud. There's going to be lots of city folk. Another stream crossing. People have been nice enough to throw some logs in. Oh, you hear that? Oh, look at that. Where's he at? Long squawk for us. Parrots in these canyons all over the place, and they're super annoying. I don't think they're indigenous though. They must have gotten out of somebody at some point. Somebody's cage at some point, and they just started breeding like mad. Every time I see them, I think of looking them up, but don't know nothing about them. Getting hot. It's time to take these off. Well, it's still nice, but it's not cold out. So, take them off. Hopefully I don't lose these on the trail, like the originals. Stuff them deep into my bag. Coconut cashew. Well, whatever Danielson Multi-use Area is, that's what this is up here. Not sure what it is, but this is where I was planning to hike to. Then I'll turn around, go back. It's 11 o'clock, have something to eat. All right, I am here at this Danielson Multi-use Area, whatever that is, but it's just shy 9 miles just shy 9 miles, and looks like it's a place for people to rent and use as a little recreational, I don't know, kumbaya place. There's a little barbecue over there and a fireplace and some water spigots, and there's nice little benches here. So I'm gonna sit here in the shade and eat my lunch and relax and get ready for the butt kicking on the way back. It's not the longest uphill, and a lot of this 9 miles has been flat after coming down. So right now it says I'm at about 120 feet above sea level. Sandstone Peak is just behind me. You can't quite see it because of the trees, but it's a bit of a climb from here, so it could be grueling. If I added that to my thing, I'm not sure where I was at when I was at the top of that mountain. I don't think it was 3,000 feet though. I'd say it was probably 1,500. Just gonna take a guess. So anyways, I'm gonna eat my lunch. All right, well, I've had my lunch. Had a little bit of a relaxation session. That's what they're calling it nowadays, relaxation session. Anyways, fucking weird. Wish me luck. So I did some research on these green parrots. It looks like they're referred to as California wild parrots, and they actually come from tropical forests of South America and Africa that were once pets. They either escaped their cages or were let go. One thing I did find super interesting is that they possibly also escaped or were let go from the Busch Gardens Aviary in Van Nuys, which closed in 1977. I remember going there as a kid with my parents. So 5 years old, I remember seeing the birds and going on some rides, but it's pretty interesting. The birds are thriving, they're not hurting the environment, and they're eating stuff that native birds aren't eating, so they're not harming them. So super interesting. All right, we're back on this fire line trail, the climb. Guess it doesn't look too bad from here, but it says 1.75 miles, or excuse me, 1.25 miles basically. Nearing the home stretch, just about there. And then I'm gonna bathe my feet in that ocean. Here, this is a 17.5 mile day. I actually averaged just under 3 miles per hour, which is pretty good, but it wasn't like the most challenging hikes. It was just long. In 2,700, just a little over like 27, 24 feet. So yeah, it's not the toughest climb of all time, but it's a long day and it's a good hike and it's good training, and it was lots of
Lots of wildflowers, as you can see. So, alright. It's time to roll out. See if I can go soak my feet like I said I was going to do. It's kind of yucky. Don't know if I want to soak my feet in there. Maybe that's why nobody's out there.